Everyone, welcome to today's video. Today is Ramadan day 28 and I'm welcoming you to today's video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Fatima. If you're not subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It truly means the world. It's about 1 now. I'm going to go and prep my zohar and then rest and then get started on cooking things. I seriously don't know what I'll be cooking, but I'll update you later when it's about time to start prepping for things. But I'm very sure that I'll be making peanut butter drink that's going to get us. So I don't know about the rest. So we'll just see. So let's go. So after I prayed my zohar, I went ahead to start toasting my rice. I added oil to the pan, then I added the rice. I coated the rice with the oil, then I will cover it and allow it to toast. Then I will keep mixing it until all the rice is toasted. You can choose not to cover this. You can also do this the Mexican way, because for some reason I just discovered that the way I just make my jollof rice, smoky jollof rice, is the same way Mexican rice is made, which is awkward and cool at the same time. The way I make my own, because not everybody make smoky jollof rice like this, and not everybody toasts their rice before using it, but I chose to toast my rice before doing it. I've been doing this for years now, and I just saw a video of how Mexican rice is made, and it's practically the same thing. Allow it to toast, then I moved to making my fresh herbs for my meat. I added fresh thyme, rosemary, fresh garlic, and then pound everything together. Then I added it to my meat. I also add in my dry spices, seasonings, and salt, then water to cook the meat, because I wanted the meat stock to make the rice. Then I added it to the fire so that it will start cooking. I also forgot to mention that I also added garlic chives to it. My sister added it, so as you saw in the video. Then I went to check on the kunun, that's the tamarind pap. I'm sorry, the peanut pap. So I also boiled the yam, as you saw. I added salt to it, peeled the yam, but added salt, and then cover it and allow it to cook. I fried the meat also, so then I moved to making my rice. I added enough oil to cook the rice. Don't add too much and don't add too little. I allowed the oil to heat up a little bit, then I add in my fresh herbs that I pounded earlier. And this is my pepper mix. It's just bell peppers and some scotch bonnet. Some people add tomatoes also. Also, the way of making the Mexican rice, also I saw that they also add tomato paste, but we don't have tomato paste available. That's why I didn't add it today. I added lots and lots of bell peppers. I also boiled them before blending it in a blender. And normally, on a normal day, if I'm making this kind of rice, I add tomato paste, but we don't have it available, so I add a lot of bell peppers. I added it to the oil and allowed it to cook for some minutes for the water to drain a little bit. Then I add in my chicken stock. Then I add more water to enough to cook the rice. I allow it to boil. Before I allow it to boil, I add in my seasonings and some spices also, and a little bit of salt. Adjust the taste to your liking. You can adjust the taste to your preference. I also add in turmeric to make it more healthy. Allow it to boil. Then I'm gonna add the rice to cook. This is not necessarily English is not my first language, sorry. This is not necessarily the way Mexican rice is made, but it's practically give the same final result. So this can be called jollof rice or Mexican rice. So they're about the same thing for the way I view it. But yeah, allow the water to boil. Taste the rice and the stock. It was good for me. Then I add in my toasted rice inside. I'm gonna cover it and allow this to cook on a low heat. It will start like boiling first, then I'm gonna reduce the fire to very, very low heat. I also add in something to allow the steam to trap inside the rice so that it will cook the rice slowly. You can add towel, you can just add aluminum foil, anything that you prefer to just trap the heat and steam so that it will cook the rice slowly but surely and also good. I cover it and allow it to cook. Then I went ahead to pray my zuhur because it was, I think, around 4:30, so I don't want the time to go. I went and pray my asr, sorry, not zuhur. I went to pray my evening prayer, that is asr. Then I also read my Quran while the rice was cooking. After I'm done, I went back to the kitchen to saw my sister doing this. This is the peanut pudding. The rice is cooked, peanut is also cooked. Then she add the leftovers of the finger millet pudding that was made yesterday. This was the leftovers. She just added it inside to make it thicken and to just not waste it. You can also use the fresh butter. You can just soak finger millet and then blend it and add a little bit of tamarind to it. Then you add it to this mixture. This mixture is just plain peanut milk and rice that was cooked on a low heat on a charcoal until the rice is cooked, and then it was brought inside and she added those things inside, and the finger millet slash peanut milk is done. Then I went ahead to start making my golden yam. I added oil to my pan. Then I whisked my eggs with a little bit of seasonings and some spices. And I'll add in my boiled yam, coat both sides, and then add it to the oil so that it will brown on both sides. As soon as it's brown on both sides, then it is done. I also linked my playlist to all the cooking that I did last year and this year so that you watch all the previous videos and ask questions if you have questions, please. it is brown on both sides, so I'm just gonna pack everything in a plate. And then this is the final result. Looks so good and yummy. Then my sister made some side sauce to go with the golden yam. She marinated this meat with some spices and seasonings and added to the pan. There was a little bit of oil to the pan, so she added the meat, sauteed it for like I think 10 minutes until the meat is cooked. Then she added in a little bit of garlic chives. That's those green things that you saw she added inside. Then stir everything. Then she added in some scotch bonnet, crushed scotch bonnet. Mix everything well together. Then she added her sliced onions inside. Season it. After she added the onions, she makes everything well again. She'll add seasonings, a little bit of spices. Also, you can add any spice of your choice. You don't necessarily need to add what we added inside. You can also choose to add a little bit of turmeric inside if you want it to be more healthy. She added a little bit of water to cook the onions, as you can see. Then while it's cooking, I show you the final product of the rice. As you can see, it looks so delicious and yummy. And this is the final result of the yam and the sauce. And I made some salad. Then clean all the things that we use because we don't want things to pile up the next day. Here's the clean kitchen and then my dinner plate, and that's it for today's video. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.